Welcome to the video. In this video I'm going to take you on a sketchbook tour of this sketchbook. It's pretty old, it's from 2017, it goes from June till August 2017, and I haven't looked at it for a long time, so this is gonna be a little bit exciting for me too, because I can't remember what I drew in it. And yeah, so let's get started and look what's inside this black book. Ooh. Welcome to the sketchbook tour. Let's get started. Okay, so we're opening up and the first page is empty. That's common for me. I don't really use the first page. The next page, an old self-portrait. I look a little bit mad there, or a little bit angry. Yeah, so I can definitely see that I've improved since then. But I was working a lot with line thickness, you can tell in this, because I went around and thickened some of the lines, and I actually think that's a really nice effect that I should maybe come back to. Well, let's move on. Here's a little study of a bouquet of flowers that my mom gave me. I think flowers are so hard because they are so organic and so full of detail and a little bit chaotic. So I really tried to capture the peonies. I think these are, yeah, I think it was peonies. But yeah, it's really hard for me to draw flowers. But well, I tried. Here we have a little experiment with some white ink that I bought, and I just wanted to try it out, so I stuck a piece of black cardboard into the sketchbook and used the white ink on the black, and then used black ink on the white. I actually think this looks really cool. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this page. Another self-portrait. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. I look a little bit weird. It's a part of my journey, okay? Ooh, something a little bit emo here. We have like a guy with his skin and organs missing, and then some arms that are flying with little wings, with peonies and roses, and I think it's a spider lily. I don't really know what I was thinking, and his hand is in his head. It's not even, it can't be in the hair like that. It's going into his head. Okay, well, it's something. Let's move on. Okay, this one actually has an expression which I like, I think. Yeah, it's just a simple drawing. But yeah, it's a nice drawing, I think. Okay, here's a drawing that I drew while looking at Senshi-Stock's reference photos. Senshi-Stock is really amazing. They are on DeviantArt, and they have this huge collection of pose photos that you can use for art. So I was practicing in this instance. And yeah, there are a lot of problems with it, but I'm happy that I challenged myself. Here we have Desai from Bungo Stray Dogs posing naked because he wants Konikita to draw him in the ideal notebook, and Konikita is like, "Stop it! What are you doing?" down here. I don't know what to say about this. It's just Desai being fabulous from Bungo Stray Dogs. And yeah, I'm sure that this would actually happen. Okay, this is a portrait of a friend of mine, and it's really bad. It doesn't look like her at all. She looks a little bit scary in this portrait, and yeah, but I really tried for the likeness. I have a really hard time getting people to look like themselves when I draw them, so I have to practice, and I did here, so that's nice. Here's a portrait of myself. It's a photo that my friend took, and I tried to, when I tried on some ski goggles, I think they would be called, ski glasses, skiing, for, you know, those, whatever, those glasses that are really giant and are for skiing, and I'm wearing a huge coat, and it was very cold and wet that day, and yeah, I don't know why I'm talking so much about this drawing. It's really bad, so let's move on. Here we have some more reference studies here, and then some from imagination, I think. Actually, this one, these, it's an okay page. I don't know what to say about it though. Here we have a Senji stock reference, where I drew from a Senji stock reference. I didn't finish it apparently. They have no features or clothes or anything, but it's a pretty okay base for a drawing. It's quite stiff, but it's okay for what it is. Here we have a guy or a person greeting a dragon, and I actually quite like this because I got his face to look away like that, and that can be a really hard angle. And yeah, it's actually a pretty nice concept too. Just, petting your pet dragon. Okay. Here we have a guy covering his nip-nops. Yeah, I really like the hair. I like doing squiggles for hair, and I'm really bad at drawing hair otherwise, but I really like these squiggles, and I like the face that I made. And yeah, it's actually a pretty nice drawing. Ooh, okay. Here we have another drawing, and I shaded it, and I made not a background, but I just I hatched the background, something. I made a lot of pencil behind the character. Okay. Well, this has taken me a little bit more time than the other drawings, I think, and I spent a little more time on it, and you can tell. And yeah, I actually really like it. I have a theme in this sketchbook. I can see that there are many guys with flowers of different kinds. And yeah, this is actually pretty nice. And then we have, of course, a businessman with lots of hatching on his suit. Yeah, I tried to make an expression, but I don't really know if it's coming through, that he's a little bit displeased with something. I don't know, it's fun to look through old art, and I always end up saying that I actually like it. Like, I'm surprised. Yeah. I tried to make some expressions to practice because I'm really bad at expressions, and yeah. And then two just generic drawings. And then we come to something that I wasn't sure I was going to show you. And that is, I was working on a short BL one-shot comic. And here are the characters. I can't really remember much of it because it was from 2017, but I clearly worked a lot on it. So we have the taller, older guy, businessman, and then the younger assistant. Completely, cliche thing, but yeah, I like that kind of stuff. So I tried to practice them kissing, and it went not that well, but kissing is just one of the hardest things to draw, so I'm happy I challenged myself and I tried. Let's move on. Oh, here are some sketches for the actual comic. And yeah, it never went further than this, so might come back to it one day. Ooh, a blank page. Oops. Whoa. Oh, I made room for the comic. That's why. Okay, and we have some more kissing poses. Just trying to practice, the way the faces hide each other when they're so near each other, and yeah, so I just practice a little bit. Then we have, I don't really know what this is. This is just some random poses. I think this one was especially inspired by Juicy Ink or Torian. I don't remember what her channel is called now, but you should totally check her out. She makes these really beautiful artworks. Yeah, but that's definitely inspired by her. The other ones I don't know. They're just small drawings. Okay, here we have a sketch for an old YouTube video I made, where I made a painting of this. Yeah, he looks so cozy, and he looks cozy too. This is also a sketch for a painting that I have on my channel. And this is sketches for, these are sketches for October 2017. So they're pretty small, but they got the message through to me so that I could paint with ink without having to worry too much about what to do each day. So I made them before October so that I could just see, okay, this is my concept for that and that and that and that, and then I don't have to think so much each day. I could just redraw the drawings. So there are a lot of them, 31, and I finished them all, and I think I have speed paints for them all, and I also have a walkthrough of the a sketchbook tour of the sketchbook that I made them in. So I was so proud to finish October. It's so great. I don't know about October now. I don't really want to talk about all that drama, so let's just move on. Here is a, let me see if I can turn it around. Here is a sketch, or a drawing rather, for another video I made of a magical girl, just with some graphical elements, and I actually really like the outcome of it. I think I painted it live, and I think maybe only one person came to watch. So yeah, let's move on. Some hand practice. Yeah, just some hand practice. And some weird patterns. Yeah, not much to say about this page. A person just sitting there. Really like the way I, make droopy eyes. I really love droopy eyes. A simple drawing. It says here, I can't draw. What do I do with these hands? I don't know. So it's just a boring drawing. Here I used a little bit of watercolors in my book. Yeah, and it doesn't really hold up well to that, so this is probably the only place I do that. Here we have a sort of self-portrait, I think, with my lovely headphones, and yeah, I actually like the face on this one, but it's pretty boring, so let's move on. Here we have a person with a nip slip. I don't know why I did that. Oh well. Yeah, it's pretty interesting drawing. Yeah. And here we have a guy with some wings. Wings are so hard to draw. Wings are so hard to draw. So but it worked out on this drawing. Here we have another sketch of a painting I made. I think I also have no, I don't have a speed paint of this, but it'll be in one of my next sketchbook tours, or it'll be a while before I get to that sketchbook, because I'm actually pretty far behind. As you can see, I'm going through a 2017 sketchbook, and I have a lot from after that until now, so it'll be in one of them. Weird drawing. Don't know what to say. Okay, here we have some expressions. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not very good at it, but at least I tried. And here we have a boring expressionless portrait in manga or anime style. Noses. I love drawing noses, but these aren't very good, so let's... What is that face? Okay, let's move on from this. Oh no! And here we have a heart pose. I must have had a reference for this. Yeah. And here's another sketch for a painting I made of a demon who is friends with fairies. I thought that was really cute concept. Then we have a sitting pose. You can actually tell through this book that I get better and the things get a little bit more fluent instead of being so stiff. It's still very stiff, I know, but you know, I can see progress throughout this sketchbook. This was a sketch for something, I don't remember. Okay, they're saying, it's okay if you can't draw today. I'm proof that you at least tried. Look at his reflection. Yeah, at least I tried. I don't know. Let's move on. And that was actually the last page. So, I hope you enjoyed this little sketchbook tour and that you'll look forward to many more of them. Yeah, remember to subscribe if you want to see more art from me and like the video if you enjoyed it. And I really hope to see you next time. So I'm going to go away and I hope you will have a nice rest of your day. Bye!